on and hold on, because that is the whole reason motherfucking YouTube wouldn't let me post the last two. I'm sorry I'm starting off ranting and shit. But I had two videos, each of them 3 minutes, which ain't much, but it was, I had something already prepared and done up. And they talking about blocked. The first one, it had a little bit of music in it, but it had the visuals. They said blocked. The second one didn't have no music. It had me talking over the whole thing with just the visual. It said blocked. So now we right here. We gonna be in the dark. I showed you a little clip, and hopefully that little clip will satisfy you until you actually go watch the video a couple times, which I hopefully you already did. But if you did not, I'm here to talk about it just a little bit. So I love Teyana Taylor. I really, really do. I really believe she deserves a lot. She needs some awards for just being creative, for just being her fucking self, for being out the box. Like, it's something about her energy specifically, just as just as a person in the limelight, just as a person that has a bit of fame. She has a very different energy, very specific energy. And it's like that girl could wear fucking a paper bag and will flaunt that shit like it was the $6 million dress. Whatever is in her, it shines. That's what kind of artist she is. But for some reason, it's like a lot of her music does not stick. Meaning, it does not get played on the radio, or at least where I am, I don't ever hear her music being played on the radio. Um, she has a lovely voice. She can absolutely sing. She can absolutely dance. She can absolutely direct. And she's getting better at acting, you know? But as far as giving us a visual album, I liked it. Honestly, I like the actual album visuals more than the songs, more than the music that I was hearing in this little short film of hers. Now, I don't know what that means, because I would say I am a Teyana Taylor fan. And I hope I'm saying her name right, because sometimes I be, not even sometimes, I feel like I say it right all the time, and then I second guess myself, and then I say it wrong. Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor. I think it's Teyana Taylor, which is what I've been saying. Anyway, I appreciate what she gives the industry as far as her art, as far as fashion, as far as her being feminine and being a woman. Um, like when I look at her, I don't see like a freaky, nasty girl. Even though the visuals and things that she does pull off, she pulls it off in a tasteful way where it's not like, ew. She's kind of giving more 50 Shades of Grey. You feel me? And it's a difference between giving us 50 Shades of Grey and just being nasty and raunchy and stank with it. Because she like to show off her body, but when she does, it doesn't make me think, ugh, she a hoe. Or, ugh, she's X, Y, and Z. When Teyana Taylor does it, it is like dripping with class. Like if it was such thing as classy, sexy, or sexy classy type thing that was a one word deal, that would be her, because she pulls that off very, very well. I read a comment and it said her and her man look like two expensive cats. And I was like, yo, they actually do. They do. They look just like motherfucking cats or some type of animal. I mean, which we all do, but that's besides the point. um, I enjoy what she gave. I wish her songs would be a little bit, I don't want to say a little better, but I feel like she needs different instrumentals, different beats that she's rapping off of. Now I get she's R&B, and I don't want her to rap, even though I did just say rap. She doesn't rap, and I really don't want her to. she needs somebody to get her together when it comes to the beats and the things that she's singing over. Like, I don't know. I feel like for the music and the visual she's given, she needs to find out who is breaking off FKA Twigs when it comes to music and instrumentals and sounds, because I feel like Teyana Taylor's in going in that direction. She may not be going as hardcore as Twigs is going, because Twigs is out there, and that's what I appreciate about her too. Respect to the Capricorn. Um, Teyana Taylor needs different music, which is why I think a lot of her songs are forgettable. Now, mind you, I am a fan of hers, and I do listen to her old stuff. It's like 3 albums that are coming to mind, and I apologize, I do not know the names for them. One was like a black and red cover, deluxe, something like that. The other one was the Miseducation of Teyana Taylor, and the other one, she was motherfucking folded up like a dead ass spider on the bed. Those were the 3 albums specifically that I actually remember, and songs that I actually, as of now, go back to revisit. But these songs here in this album, I'm gonna have to go to Spotify and check the actual playlist so I can hear the songs in their individual, respective songs or whatever. But I don't like much of what I'm hearing song wise. Damn, I hope it didn't. Technology is pissing me off as of lately, but I am not showing it. Hiya. Um, I don't know. I think so far I've heard 2 songs that I may revisit for this specific album, The Escape Room, or sorry, Escape Room. The rest of the music is just, I don't know. And what just came to my mind, and I hate that it came to my mind, but it said, hey, I'm here now. Her music reminds me of J. Cole's music. Now, when I say that, I'm definitely not talking about the content. I'm definitely not talking about, those 2 artists, as one is a rapper, because obviously the other is a singer. I'm talking about J. Cole's music, in my opinion, is boring. Great content for the songs. I don't think he's talking about killing people and fucking bitches nonstop and throwing money. I think he's a regular guy, which is cool. I'm not sure, but that's what his music comes off as. And I don't hear him talking about no dumb shit. I appreciate that. But with that, not to say that music with actual content, with actual songs and shit to say is boring, but J. Cole's music is boring to me. And there's only a handful of songs that I actually revisit and like. Now, mind you, I haven't listened to a J. Cole song probably in over 3 years. Not even a single or anything. Um, I listen to Teyana Taylor more than J. Cole. Let's just say that though. But those 2 artists, they compare for me because they sometimes can be forgettable when it comes to the music that they are releasing. That's what I'm saying. And I absolutely am a fan of Teyana Taylor, but watch this. I am not 100% fan of Cardi B at all. But with her music, it's what she does is she pairs her music, which she doesn't make often because she doesn't have to. She can work with motherfucking Pepsi and work with this brand and that brand and McDonald's and all of this other shit to make herself stay relevant and not have to put out a project until 7, 8 years later. But she's not kind of disappearing. What ends up happening with artists like Teyana Taylor, they end up falling to the wayside. And it's sad because these are the ones with the actual talent. I feel like Teyana Taylor need to have hella awards and she need to be up there with Beyonce. She really does. But I don't feel like her songs are sticking with people. They not sticking. Whoever is writing and getting down for Beyonce as far as getting hit after hit after hit, and your shit is on the radio consistently, you winning awards. And honestly, who gives a fuck about the awards, to be fair? Um there's really nothing that you could do about it when your music is not sticking, and her music just won't, unless she reaches out to different people that can switch up her sound. I feel like she needs a different sound, and if she's going for a different sound, she need to go with FKA Twigs, Arca, Arca. That individual's music, they have really, really interesting sound. Now, mind you, you may lose some fans. A lot of Black American fans may not fuck with that type of sound of music, but I feel like what she's doing now, what just came to mind was, it's like lullaby R&B, like bedtime music, which honestly it is, because she's sexing her man down in all her motherfucking videos. But I like what she's doing. I really like what she's doing. I like that more of the artists are trying to get more creative as far as making like videos, like actual fucking videos that they're doing, that they're acting in. They're not just sitting in a room and just doing some dumb shit. They're actually putting together scripts and scenes and roles, and they're coming up with legit stories on how to make shit pop. And she looks good in it. Everything looks nice, but if the music don't stick, and I hate that I keep going back to that, but that's just what it is. And I'd hate to compare her to anybody else, because she's better than the majority of the people on the radio, which is the sad part about it. Like, people like Azealia Banks, and I know people hate fucking Azealia Banks. They hate her ass. And I see why. Because she starts shit intentionally. But when it comes to craft and the type of music she made as a Black girl, her motherfucking music back then was really refreshing, and it was cool as fuck. And I felt like her artistic nature, what she did with her music specifically, because her videos weren't all that great, to be honest. But when it came to the actual songs and her lyrics and how she would play with her voice and dip in between different languages as a Black girl, I'm like, damn, this shit is hot. She should have been somebody that was on top, because she was legit artistic and she had that. A lot of these people that we see, what they have is personality, good or bad. Now, honestly, maybe Azealia Banks would have did better if she would have came out later on in 2024 or 25, to where your personality can be shit and you can still be loved. But she came out, I don't know, early 2000s, maybe, probably before that, who knows, I don't know. And she was just kind of a trash person to people. I'm not saying she was a trash person, but typically when you look up Azealia Banks, she's always talking shit about somebody, and that's just what she does. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's neither here nor there. She was very talented, and it's sad that somebody like her will never ever get shine. Like, see, Azealia Banks got music that's very not forgettable. You feel me? It's very, very different to what Teyana Taylor's visuals are doing. It's just that her music is not, it's not memorable. It's not memorable. Like, I'm watching this album, watching the album. It's on YouTube. Please go watch it. I'm watching the album, and it's very nice. But it's like the songs on here, I really don't want to go back and listen to them for real, because it's like, I get what you saying, and what you saying is legit, but the music is low key putting me to sleep. Maybe I shouldn't be listening to it when I'm driving or at work or something. Maybe I should only be fucking playing this album when I'm about to be an adult and get nasty and do freaky shit. I don't know. Maybe that's what I should. Maybe that's what the music is for. I don't even know. Why did I even say that? I don't know. um. Hmm. What I will say is I am going to go back and listen to the album on Spotify song by song, because I do appreciate Teyana Taylor. That's one artist that I feel like should be where Beyonce is. Like the rest of them, like Nicki Minaj, nah. I don't get what the big deal is about her in the first place. I don't get it. I feel like Cardi B is a little over top of her. Ugh, why do I sound like a fucking Cardi B fan? I am upset. Anyways, I appreciate Teyana Taylor, so I'm gonna go back and I'm going to try to run her numbers up a bit. I don't know, like my 1 or 2 listens will matter, but it will. And then I'll probably come back and give a actual review. Well, not a review, because I feel like I just did that, duh. I'll see if I like the album a little bit more without me watching it. We know what she looks like. She's sexy. She's sexy. I want to. What I didn't mention was the different people that narrated the different scenes and intros and outros to this album. I adore. The fact that she did that deserves a star or two. When it comes to the rating, I'm going to give now and later. The fact that she had Sarah Paulson, and I had to just like double check, like, bitch, Sarah Paulson is from American Horror Story. That's one of my favorite fucking actresses. Wow. Yeah, if you don't know Sarah Paulson, American Horror Story, if you don't know what American Horror Story is, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm a very much so a horror girly, so that's where that comes from. It's on Hulu. It's on FX, I believe. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. White lady, fucking awesome. So the fact that she had her, I thought it was interesting. And then when I heard Taraji, I'm like, okay, she's giving us more Tyler Perry fucking heartbreak. Am I here for it? It is what it is. We here now. I'm a fan of Taraji's too. Like her whole scope of roles and acting that she's done thus far has been fucking amazing. Like the fact that she was in Hustle and Flow, I think that was one of her best motherfucking scenes. Hustle and Flow was one of her best motherfucking scenes. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I might not be tripping. That was her best motherfucking scene. The fact that she was in Hustle and Flow and now she's in everything and then some. I hope that she is getting paid what she is worth, because I'm here for it. I like that we have people mixing and matching. We got the black actresses fucking with the black artists when they making their music and they art and they going back and forth. It's like a family. I hope it is like a family. I hope like the whole Hollywood ain't fucked up. I really do. Moment of silence. There you go. I'm gonna give the album a for the visuals. Visuals, we're gonna say like a 3 out of 5 for the visuals. Now you know what? We're gonna say visuals 3 and a half. Nah, we gonna say 4 out of 5 stars. We gonna say 4 out of 5 stars for the visuals. And as far as the actual sounds go, I said sounds. Well, it was sounds. Duh. Songs. Oof. I'm gonna get at about a 2.5 out of 5 stars. So I don't know what that equals out to. Hmm. Who cares? I'm giving it 2 ratings. 2.5 out of 5 stars for the songs. 4 out of 5 stars for the visuals. Bye, y'all.